We're live.
Okay. So your mic's out?
A spark ignites, it starts to burn. Through endless realms, no way to return. From crimson skies to wastelands torn. Myth and legend where stars are born. A million paths collide in the haze. Echoes of heroes lost in the maze. Flames walk in the multiverse. Through chaos and time we immerse. Legends rise and fade like sparks. Across the void we leave our marks.
They added like 3 times the amount of weaponry available in this vault. So they set it up so that the tensions would be very high. And then at the same time, there was a parallel cloning project that was going on, focused on, obviously, can you guess the name of the guy it was focused on?
Gary!
Yeah, you got it, buddy. You got it. So each of the Garys was grown in a lab, and there was some kind of defect in them that made Garys immediately hostile to anybody who wasn't a clone. And
Right.
they just kept making them. So they made like 50 some odd Garys to the point where their observation rooms were overcrowded with them. So what happened was, as they go along, they dealt with escalating violence. So somewhere up in the mid 50s, one of the Garys actually injured one of the doctors. So they started talking about destroying the extra clones to make room for further tests, and they basically just obviously treated the Garys as completely disposable. So you've got like, yeah, I know, it's honestly, it's insane. Like, it's I would say that it's kind of impossible to think about the fact that there would be scientists willing to do this, but there are people who are missing fundamental parts of their humanity.
Whispers crawl through the cracks like spiders in the dark. Secrets slither, shadows dance, they leave a bitter mark. Lies wrapped tight like silk spun thin, choke in the morning air. The truth you chase, it runs away, hiding where you dare. In the heat of the night, where the fire burns cold, the answers you seek are stories untold, shaped by the light.
Listen. After everybody calms the fuck down.
Is anybody alive coming out of the movie theater? It's just dead people.
Just blood and body parts.
All right, well, I'm going to try to go in again. And if I go back in time, I'm going to shoot the lock a few more times and see if it works.
All right. Yeah, throw me a D20.
I've got a 3.
So you go in, and this time the force is more pronounced. It's more pronounced. It flings you back around a minute later. So you can feel the whiplash. It hits your neck, it hits your back. It's like you're almost going trying to go through plexiglass. And the people going in, you're in the situation, you're just coming around the front, and people are going in, the door is closing. A minute later, the whole thing happens all over again.
Can I try to run in and get in there before the door closes and just force my way through?
The
Or am I too
door.
late?
Yeah, it's too late. So it flings you back the moment that you're coming back around.
All right,
Boom, boom, let the hollow idols fall. One by one, let the painted stories crawl till they're gone. Came and rose back, tear the mask, crack the act, strip the ghost from the lie, hear the old world cry. Came and rose back from the fire, from the black.
Don't you think your members deserve much better than we know about Tilly Norwood, and we're heavily monitoring the situation? Like, you guys are unfucking believable. You know that. You're supposed to fight on behalf of us. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be representing everybody here. I realize you can't have a crystal ball and you can't think 20 steps ahead. But you're supposed to have that clairvoyancy. You're supposed to think somewhat ahead. That's the whole fucking point. That's the whole point. You're supposed to foresee of problems in the future and try to stop them. That's why you have a collective bargaining agreement. That's why you went back and forth with the studios. That's why it was one of the longest acting strikes in history.
This is the LP shop, doors are open wide, so come on inside. Find a little piece of history and come alive, turn it up, let your story spin. Every scratch, every song pulls you back in. At the LP shop, doors are open wide.
As a kid, learning to play guitar, I used to put the album on, not this album. There's a Fraley's Comet. It's called Live Plus One, and he opens with this song. And I used to learn. I would try and figure it out and play along to the album. I loved this song. And my buddy, who was a drummer, who I still keep in contact with, he learned all the drum parts on this song as well, with that drum solo in the middle.
So I'm guessing you're like a big fan of the song. Tell just let's go into it. What did you like about the song?
Well, I mean, of course, first off, it's guitar driven.
Yeah.
Vocally, Ace doesn't push any barriers.
No.
But he's got a certain execution and a way he enunciates and the way he sings that I've always been attracted to. He's not the greatest singer in the world.
No.
I don't think he ever claimed to be, but there's just something cool.
Join the cameraman and his crew. Paint on my face, just a move. We are Yu-Gi-Oh Club for life. Mark it on my skin, that sign. From the campfire glow at night to the screen right in your eyes. Original stories, wild and true. You can feel them cut right through. Bring bring that spark straight to you. Every drop, every view. Must see TV. Join the tribe, cross the line. You'll do club for life. Say the word, you're inside. Must see TV. From the cave to the timeline. You'll do club for life. Raise your hand. That's the sign. That's the sign. That's the sign. We don't scroll, we arrive, shouting names side by side. When the caveman calls, we rise. Hear that thunder in our cry. From the first beat, we commit. Once you're in, that's it. On the banner we left. Whole world watching this. Must see TV. Join the tribe, cross the line. You're your club for life. Say the word, you're inside. Must see TV. From the cave to the timeline. You're your club for life. Once you're in, I'll get them for life. I'll go, call it out. I'll go, never doubt. I'll go, side by side. You get club for life. For life. For life. Must see TV. Join the tribe. Cross the line. You get club for life. Say the word. You're inside. Must see TV. From the cave to the timeline. You get club for life. Once you're in, you're in for life. Click on the screen, save all names and the credits roll. Same safe hands on the wheel again, same store spun out of control. Then you walk in, script in your hand, fire in your eyes. Slide over, I'll drive this thing. Let's see what happens if we try. In the captain's chair, you're calling every shot from here. From the sequel to the pilot, can you turn the ship around this year? Take the reins, take control, grab the frame, grab the roll. In the captain's chair, we'll see if you can make it there.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a brand new episode of the Captain's Chair. We got a full crew. We got Crimson. Say hello, Crimson.
Hello.
And we got the one, the only, the ever cheesy and spicy Dorito. How's it going, my friend?
What up?
I mean, we were talking about this. He really should come in with Doritos, but Doritos are expensive now. They're what, like 10, 12, 13 bucks a bag. They're very expensive. Well, maybe we'll give him a Dorito budget. Well, that Dorito budget is going to go awfully quick, though. Before we begin, we have to do our growls. Crimson, if you would.
Sorry.
Who are we giving a growl out to today?
One moment. Cheryl Ann Lewis.
Cheryl Ann Lewis! You are fucking insane. I like it. My dear, from us to you, you got a great big bad caveman. So we are continuing on our journey of season 3, the year of Zed, and we are picking up with episode 4, and episode 4 is called
Divide and Conquer.
Part 1.
Part 1.
Part 1. Yeah, that's right. Shit is going down. Shit has already been going down. So we pick up the episode where we last left off in the command center, with Tommy very much depowered at this point, and everybody is very sad. Kimberly is distraught. And they're all saying their goodbye to Tommy, and Zordon says, even though you're not one of us anymore, you will always be a ranger and you'll always have a home here. And as that's going on, we see those claws from Lord Zed laughing at the monitor. He is cackling, because why wouldn't he? Oh, I guess it's not metal, right? It's the bone. Yeah, bone claws of him cackling, right? And Finster says, my lord, you've done... No, not yet. Not yet. I have taken the Green Ranger from them, but there is a work to do. Next, I will divide and conquer. And then he magically makes a scroll appear. As I am doing that, you will work on this, Finster. And Finster looks at the it's a blueprint. And he unrolls the blueprint and he goes, my liege, no. Get to work. Or do you want to be in the same position as Rita? And Finster goes, right away, my lord. And he goes, and Lord Zed, his staff, he raises his staff, goes, now it's time for the mirror of the corrupt. And we flash to Angel Grove, the forest at Angel Grove, and we see a mirror just appear. And then it flashes. And then it just goes away. And then, no, it multiplies, actually. The mirror multiplies to 5. And each one of them shows Zach, Trini, Jason, Billy, and finally Kimberly. But there's something twisted. A little bit twisted. A little bit chaotic. Get it? Get it, Crimson? Chaotic?
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
Yeah. It's called foreshadowing. So they all go up in the sky and they all disappear. Meanwhile, it's been a couple of days. Since Tommy got depowered. And no one can find him. He is missing from Angel Grove. But that's not, I mean, that is important, but that's not important. We go now to the Rangers, and we see them all in a state of sadness and mourning. They're all blaming each other, blaming one another. No, they're all blaming themselves because of what happened to Tommy, right? And we see them without their communicator. We see Jason working in training at the karate center. punching bag. He's punching away at a punching bag. We see Kimberly working out her frustrations on the bean, her gymnastics. We see Trini meditating outside. We see Zach dancing. We see Billy constantly questioning himself. And then maybe one at a time. Maybe, we go Jason first. Maybe we go down the line. Who knows? But I would like each one of the mirrors to appear to them. And they start one mirror after another to taunt them. Jason's doppelganger says, "You're not a real leader. How could you be? You let Tommy down. You left Tommy down. You're not a real leader at all. You're not a real leader." Kimberly looks in the mirror, or looks in the bathroom mirror, and she sees her talking to herself right back. "You're not a real friend. You don't really like him, You're pathetic. You don't have a heart. You have no heart. They should call you Kimberly No Heart." And that keeps going down the line, right? So each one of these doppelgangers is constantly taunting them, right? So this is where this loop starts, right? The Rangers are not fighting a battle per se. They're fighting the battle to move on, and they're fighting their will, right? And they're doing this in their doppelgangers, right? And we end with the episode going to the command center and Zordon explaining what's going on, and Alpha saying, "How can we help them? They don't have their communicators with them." And Zordon says, "We have to trust in their abilities, what they've learned about themselves." And that's how the episode ends. Crimson, your thoughts?
I think it's a good pitch. I like it.
I mean, right? I mean, listen, we have to show this guy as a threat, right? It's just this progression, like we talked about the other episode, right? It's Rita's here, and Zed has to be here, right? If Rita's here, the beginning, Zed has to be here, right? And this is a way to show that through these episodes, right? The first 3 episodes. What better way to show, like Crimson, what better way to show him as a threat? Him being responsible, taking Tommy's powers away. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
What better way to show him as a threat to set all this up? What eventually is going to happen, right?
An enormous threat.
He's an enormous threat, right? He's Lord fucking Zed, right? He's Lord fuck. Dorito, how are you liking this so far?
I honestly don't know what's going on. I've never seen an episode of Power Rangers in
all
my
right.
life.
All right. Well, hopefully you're enjoying what's happening.
Yeah,
So,
it's entertaining.
episode 5 is called
Divide and Conquer Part 2.
All right. So we are back in this weird kind of voodoo dream state, and it's turning out to be like a weird fever dream, isn't it? And as that is going on, Finster is working on something. And this is, you know what? This is one of the first times we ever got to see the Creature Lab in full. So maybe we'll devote 5 to 10 minutes of this, him working on something, and we just see a hint of a color, of maybe some red and black armor beings start to forge. Maybe a hint of something going on, right? And as that's going on, the Rangers expectantly are fighting back, right? Against their doppelgangers, right? Jason talks to his doppelganger and he goes, I don't know what's going on here, but you don't know me. You don't know what I've been through. I don't know what's going on here, but you're not making me doubt myself from this nonsense. And down the line, we do the same thing. Kimberly starts to stand up to her doppelganger. Billy does the same thing. Zach does the same thing. And Trini does the same thing. Now, it will take, I don't know, like 30 minutes to do so, maybe with some clips in mind, because clips, it would be a good time to throw in some clips here. But eventually, they do manage to fight off their doppelgangers and the doubt that they bring with them. Right? So at the end, we have all the Rangers finally meeting up. And we see their communicators back on, right? And they all are talking about what just happened. And they need to go to the command center to figure out what the hell is happening. Because they just been through some shit, right? Some massive shit. I mean, these doppelgangers went into the deepest, darkest parts of these Rangers and tried to pull something twisted out. Huh? Get it? Twisted? You guys get it. You guys. Yeah.
Do you mean doppelganger?
Yeah. So they go back to the command center and we see Lord Zed clutching his fist. And Finster is prepared of Lord Zed saying, "You idiots!" or something like that. He says, Good. My liege, you're actually happy? Yes, you idiot. Of course I am. You mean you planned for this to happen? Not only that I knew that they would get get the best out of their better half, I planned for this to happen. And we see the command center and Zordon explaining what happened. And Jason's like, well, Zordon, like, what? I don't understand. He goes, whatever he's planning is happening soon, and you Rangers have to be prepared. Then we fade to the Angel Grove forest, and those mirrors start to come together as one. Then one by one, people start to emerge. The doppelganger of Jason starts to emerge. Kimberly starts to emerge. All these doppelgangers start to emerge, and they emerge with a grin and a smile. And then we fade. Before we fade, we hear this. We're bigger than you. We're faster than you. We're smarter than you. We're tougher than you. And we're badder than you. And that's where the episode ends. Crimson, thoughts?
Incredible.
Oh, incredible. You're just because you work for me. Just so you have to say it.
No.
I think that's pretty good. I think that's fun. Just
Yeah.
putting Power Rangers in space, those lines without we're eviler than you. Come on, that's stupid. We're gonna rip that out and put something else. All right. So episode 6 is called
The Psycho Rangers have arrived.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Boom. Now, for those of you that don't know, the Psycho Rangers are evil clones of the Rangers, and they appeared in Power Rangers in Space. I think it would be cool if we took that concept and put it here. Right? We put it here because if anyone is going to do this, it would be this version of Lord Zed. Right? If we're going to show him as a massive threat, let's have him make evil Rangers. So, we open up Angel Grove and we see all the Rangers in school. It's a Friday. They're all in school, but we flash to news reports of the Power Rangers actually downtown, causing so much destruction and havoc. But the Rangers don't know about this because they are in school. Remember, they're still young teenagers. They're around 15 at this point. Remember, they're at around 15 at this point. As this is going on, we go to a coastline. Tommy still hasn't been seen. And we see Tommy swimming in the ocean. And we see him coming out of the ocean, toweling off, and a white glow beams him away. We'll get to that a little bit later. Some foreshadowing on plans of Tommy, I think. I wonder what he's going to turn into. So we head back to the juice bar. And as the Rangers, all the kids are coming into the juice bar, we see news reports of Power Rangers turning bad, Power Rangers turning evil. We see all this destruction downtown, right? We see mass havoc and chaos. Jesus Christ. Oh, we get it, caveman. We get it. Do you? I don't think you do. All right. So they're looking at the TV, and they go outside, and they contact Zordon, and Alpha's like, Rangers, we've been trying to get to you all day. We know, Zordon, we've been in school. What's going on? Something's going on downtown. But we can't get a proper lock on the disturbance. And Jason goes, looks like it's up to us. And Zordon goes, Rangers, be very careful. This smells like this has the imprint of Lord Zed. Whatever you do, approach with caution. And, Jason goes, will do. Billy goes, okay, we're good to go. And they're like, let's do it, guys. It's morphin' time. And they morph with those great animations we talked about in episode 3 of season 1. And they go downtown. And they see the hallmarkings of all this damage. Police are running rampant. People are running scared from the Rangers. They make their way to a construction site because why wouldn't they? It is a great homage to the Power Rangers in space. I think it's kind of cool. And they hear laughter. And one of the Rangers, could be Zach, could be Trini. Who's that? Show yourself. Who are you? And then we hear that line that we heard from last episode at the end. And we see them in their true form, the Psycho Rangers. But this time, their armor is a little bit more gleaming than it was. I think I wouldn't want to change the armor at all. I think that corrupted color scheme, maybe some inversions of their suit, but a more twisted version of the Power Rangers suit. I think that's great. And then the red Psycho Red goes, sound off, sound off, guys, and they of course sound off. We're your replacement. We are the upgrade. And they begin to fight, and they walk through the Rangers. It's not even close. It is not even close because remember, from part 1, part 2, these Rangers the clones interacted with the Rangers. So they had time, like probably over an hour in real time. Probably took a couple of days. It took like 2-3 days to do. So they have all they need. They know their moves. They know their strength. They know their weaknesses. The Rangers get their weapons out, but the Psycho Rangers have weapons too, and they are upgrades, strictly better upgrades. Psycho Red has this awesome, deadly, double-bladed saw blade that just spins. The axe is a graded axe. The axe that Zach has, this is a twisted version. The size of Trini has, the daggers, these things are bigger daggers. They're bigger daggers. They're basically they're Tonto razor blades, basically. Psycho Pink has this crossbow, but it's a multiple shot crossbow, so it can fire 8 shots at once. It's like a Gatling gun. Oh my god, these are twisted weapons. They're great. And they beat the shit out of the Rangers. They do. And this is not normal battleware like we've seen. No. We see like entire helmets just get blown away. We get like, the Pink Ranger almost goes through a building. This is violent. This is dark. And this is chaotic. Right? Very much like the name on the tin. And the Rangers get their weapon out, their big blaster. They combine it, but it doesn't do anything to the Psycho Rangers. Psycho Rangers has that too. And guess what? It's bigger, yo. This thing is fucking huge. It's like a Hauser from a cannon, but it's just like blown up like to like 5 times its size, and it just blasts the Rangers back. And for the first time ever, they don't demorph. They don't, no, because they have already demorphed. We can see the armor, just like we can see their skin peeking out. We can see the like arms, their shoulder armor just like ripped away. We can see them just like, we can see blood For one of the first times, Jason is openly bleeding. His wound. He is openly bleeding. Kimberly has these gouges on her arms, and she's bleeding. And they all the episode ends with them regrouping. That's how the episode ends. Thoughts, Crimson? I mean, I think that's great.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's pretty common idea, like kind of like the Venom to the Spider-Man kind of thing.
Yeah, but it's like we set this up so good in part 1, part 2, right?
Zorro to the Superman.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But it's like it's better because in this, like, damage is like more severe, right? Oh, their armor gets ripped away. Can you imagine just like watching that in real time? Like Jason's like half of his helmet just is gone, right? It's great. It's honestly, this is where the Psycho Rangers should have in the story, right? In the original story, I know they had plans to do Dark Rangers, but here it's where it should have happened, right? When Lord Zed is at his best, right? Because now we portrayed him as a proper threat, right? He took away Tommy. He took away his green powers, right? And he made evil Rangers to go after the real Rangers. How much more threatening can you get? Not much. Well, I mean, we'll get there in episode 7. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to know what you guys thought down below in the comments section. Did you like it? Did you not like it? And we will see you on Thursday for the preview to The Bite, where I take a look at the news in the entertainment world, one bite at a time. So until then, take care, be safe, be well. A club for life. Peace.
Goodbye.
Take it easy.
Fanboards buzzing, they're watching close. Can you fix what they broke?